Hello Taurus! Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is your weekly tarot forecast. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And also you may want to check out the other videos that pertain to your sun, moon, or rising signs. I think that'll give you a much more dynamic picture of what is going on this week. Alright, so be sure to subscribe so you do not miss any of your tarot forecasts. Okay, let's just get into it now and see what does Taurus, I can't speak today. What does Taurus need to know? Well, we've got the Three of Discs to start us out today. So let's lay out the rest of our Dove and Serpent spread. Ooh, a lot of court cards today, a lot of fire. And we're just going to see, mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're going to leave that right there. We're not going to look at that until the very end, so stick around. And we're going to see how that might tie the reading together or give us the confirmation that we're looking for. Okay. So, let's see. The Path of the Dove here. We've got some court cards. We've got a lot of active cards here, right? But let's look at this Three of Discs. So, the Three of Discs is some situation where you've really committed yourself. You've really given this situation everything that you've got, right? You've put your mind, your heart, your body, and soul into this situation. And I think it may be something involving some of these court cards. We have an air, a fire, and a water court card, right? So, you know, the only thing that we're missing in this reading really is more earth, right? We've got the Three of Discs, so we've got a little bit of earth here. We have a little bit of earth on the Path of the Serpent. We'll get to that in a minute. But I think what this is telling me is that, you know, this is a physical place that you're in, right? It's a physical situation that may be, and I'm just going to do these three cards together. I'll remember where they were in the spread. But it may be involving these three people. Right? And one of these could be you. You know, one of them maybe. I don't think so. I don't think these are you. I think these are three other people that are involved. Because these are, like I said, this is the water, the fire, the air. But there's no earth. There's no earth for Taurus. So you're not really represented here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is something that you are very much committed to. You've put in a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this situation, but it doesn't seem like you're getting the recognition for it. It doesn't seem like you're really being acknowledged, right? Or nobody's really giving you the credit for the things that you've done, for all the effort that you've put in, right? And now I don't know if this is, excuse me, I don't know if this is like a domestic situation or if it's a work thing, maybe school. Whatever domain this is taking place, it involves these other people. Could be your group of friends, co-workers, classmates, the people that you live with, your family, something. These other people around you, right? That's the key there, other people. There are other people involved in the situation. And despite all of your blood, sweat, and tears, all of your activity, all of your efforts, everything that you've done in this situation, these people don't seem to really be acknowledging you or giving you the credit or the recognition that you deserve, right? And I think that this has been an issue in the past because we have the Five of Wands here. I think maybe this is something that you've fought about before with these people, or maybe not with these particular people, but you've been in this situation before, right? And you've had to kind of fight for what is yours, fight for what you deserve, fight for the recognition or the credit that is yours for the work that you've done, right? So I think this is kind of what you're bringing into this reading here today, is this kind of almost a little bit of anger, where you're just kind of like, damn it, I've been here before, it's happening again, I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. Okay? So I feel like there's a little bit of that just kind of a little bit of frustration, a little bit of anger, because you've had this struggle before, you've had this fight before. Now again, maybe not with these exact people, but it's been the similar situation before. So you know what this is like. You've been here before. Okay. And I don't think we need to go much into these other people, because I think these just represent more than, usually I'll say, okay, well, this is going to be a younger male fire sign, a water sign, maybe an air sign person. No, I think the fact that these are the three elements out of the four, where you're the earth element, right, Taurus? And these three people are not you. These three people are not, they're not really harmonizing with you. They don't seem to be vibing with you. So it doesn't matter really who they are. Yeah, it could be a water, an air, and a fire sign person, right? It could be just more talking about their personality or how they carry themselves. It could be maybe specific about their age. It could be an older female, a couple of younger male energy people. But I don't think that's the point. And I don't know, I don't know how accurate I would be if I were to say, yes, that's going to be an older feminine energy air sign person that's involved here. This is going to be a younger masculine energy fire sign and an older masculine energy water sign. Could be. And if I'm right, let me know. But I don't think I'm going to be too accurate about that. The point is that these are three people who are not vibing with you. They're not in harmony with you. They don't even seem like they're in harmony with themselves, really. Probably not. But the point is that you're left out of this balance, right? There's four elements. We have three of them here, but where are you? So you're kind of left out, right? And I think that you've been in that situation before. You've had these feelings before. And you're just not happy, but you're a little pissed off. And you know what? I've been there too. And I would be pissed off. And I think in the immediate future, now I don't want to be too dismal, Taurus, because we've had a lot of good readings for you in the last few weeks, the last few months. I think you're really making a lot of progress in your life. You're really coming into your success. You're really owning your energy. And I really think that you're growing and evolving, at least from what I've seen with the readings that I've had for you. Okay? So I don't mean to be dismal, but I think in this situation, it's kind of almost as if you have to be the lone wolf here. And I'm going to kind of say that maybe this confirmation card, maybe that's going to be the Hermit. You know what I mean? I kind of want to look, but I'm not going to. But I think that might be a Hermit or some kind of Hermit-style energy. Because in this situation, especially in the immediate future with the Five of Swords, it's not going to work. It's not going to... You're not going to be able to fix this situation. If you're left out of this group, if you're not getting the credit or the recognition that you deserve for the work that you're doing here, you're not going to be able to fight your way into it. You're not going to be able to fix it through just communication or through arguing or fighting or trying to convince these people or make them aware of what's going on. It's kind of not even worth the effort to try to fix this or try to fight for the credit or the recognition that you deserve. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like if you have to ask for it, if you have to fight for it, it's not worth it anyway. In this situation, okay, just in this specific case. I think to hell with these people. And I'm going to be very surprised if this is not the Hermit or some sort of Hermit energy. Because I feel like you don't need these people. You don't need the credit or the recognition, right? You're putting in the work. You're doing the work. You're putting in the effort, the blood, sweat, and tears. And you don't need to convince these people that you're part of this, right? You don't want these people. You don't want to be in their group, in their club. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's really, sorry here, that's rude. It's really, I think, important to note this Five of Swords. And this is like, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna be able to convince these people. And my feeling is that you don't want to anyway. To hell with them, right? You don't need to battle your way into their club. They're not worth it. You're doing just fine on your own. We're going to move over to the path of the Serpent now. Okay, I know that Path of the Dove didn't sound too good. I think there's a positive message there, though. Okay, so the first one we see is the Eight of Wands, and I think this is a very rushed, hurried, anxious energy. And I think this is just how you're feeling right now, kind of your state of mind. What's just kind of what you're about lately. And you feel a lot of anxiety, you feel a lot of like just this pent up energy and anxiousness and kind of a little bit of anger about this situation. It's like you want to hurry up. You want to hurry up and fix it or do what you can or deal with it, right? And I think it's a little bit frustrating that there's really nothing you can do there. And any efforts that you put in to fixing that relationship with that club, whoever it is, whatever situation this is in, it's not going to work. You're not going to win, okay? You're still going to be the odd person out. I hate to say it, but it looks like the fight is not going to benefit you in any way. But yet you have this sense of like rushing, like you need to fix it. You need to hurry up. It's just causing you so much anxiety that you wish that there was something you can do right now. You've got all this like pent up anxiety. You're anxious to do something about it. Okay. And really there's not much to do. And so what are you going to do with some of this pent up energy? Okay. The next card that we see is in relation to your environment. It's how you are being advised to relate to your environment, to interact with things. And I think the Eight of Discs here is saying, look, I know you feel this rage, this anxiety, this fury and frustration, this excitement to get a move on, right? You've got to play it cool. The Eight of Discs, prudence, slow down, caution, paying attention to the details. I think this is really playing it cool. Knowing that you're going to come out on top in the end, you just got to play it cool. And you got to do things slow. You got to do things the right way. You may be really bothered. You may be really fired up inside. But exterior, cool, calm, collected. Don't let them know that you're bothered by any of this. If they bring it up, just, I didn't even notice. I don't know what you're talking about. Play it cool, right? But we still have to channel some of this anxious Eight of Wands, fiery, frustration, anxiety. Some of this this pent-up fire energy needs a place to go, right? And, I don't know, maybe in the extended we'll see a little bit of how you can deal with that. Maybe the confirmation card will help us there. Because the next card I see is still talking about your feelings, right? And we have some more air here. And we've got the Three of Swords. This is grief, sorrow, heartbreak. I think it, not to sound too childish or immature, but I think your feelings are hurt. I think this situation, the fact that these people, these folks over here, are not giving you the credit or the recognition that you deserve, that you've earned because of all the damn work and effort that you're putting into this. And yet you're still kind of left out. I think it hurts your feelings. I think there's a little bit of sorrow, a little bit of grief there because you feel wronged by these people that you thought you were involved with and close to and friends with, perhaps, maybe family, coworkers. Again, if this is a career situation, if this is school or university, if this is your domestic or your living situation, wherever this is taking place, you feel hurt because you thought these people were like, that they would ride for you. It's not like that. All right. And I hate to say it, I really don't like having readings like this, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not just going to say, they're professing their love to you today. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like this is going to really be a reconciliation with these people. I think these folks are, if not oblivious to what's going on, they just really are so consumed with themselves that they don't realize that they've left you out, or that that something is missing and that something is you. Right? But I don't know what this situation is. I don't know if this is a situation where you can walk away from all of this work and all of this effort, or if you need to find a way to not be hurt by this anymore. Protect yourself against it. Because it doesn't look like this is going to change. It doesn't look like these people are going to see the error of their ways. And so you're going to continually be hurt. Especially if you have to continue in this situation and you're still like responsible for this work. You can't just walk away. If you still have to do this, you still have to be able to put in your effort with confidence and gusto and passion and excitement and that hardworking, productive attitude that I feel like you have. Like you're all in with this and you're really productive and successful in the work that you do. So if you can't walk away from this, you have to protect yourself against this kind of hurt and this kind of pain. So I think your feelings are hurt. The next card that we have is one of my least favorite cards in the tarot deck, especially in the Thoth deck, because it looks like it hurts. And that's the Nine of Swords. And these 9 swords are just tipped with poison or with blood, however you want to look at it. The point is, no pun intended. But the point is, continuing in this cycle and this feeling in this situation, it's going to be painful. You're going to keep getting hurt. It's going to keep hurting you. And the best way, I think, is to detach from this situation. Find out a way to release this pent-up anxiety and frustration. Play it cool. Maybe to the point, maybe you'll figure out a way to not even be playing it cool, but you're just going to be detached from it. You're going to learn that, look, these people are not going to change. This situation is not going to get any better. I'm either going to walk away or I'm just going to keep doing what I do, but I'm just not going to give a shit anymore. I'm not going to be bothered by those people because you have to get away from this pain, this harm, this heartbreak or grief or sorrow, these hurt feelings that you're experiencing because of this situation. Now, again, these people may not be malicious in their intent. They may not be consciously aware that they're hurting you or hurting your feelings, being unfair. But the fact is that you're feeling hurt and you're feeling pain because of this situation. You've got to deal with that. That, I think, is how you need to change your relationship with this person, or with this situation or these people. And this could be just one particular person. It doesn't have to be a group of people either, right? These 3 court cards here, since they are all different elements, the fire, the water, the air, this could be one person who just has like many different sides to them, right? That they're just constantly just changing in their attitude or changing their mind, or just you can't really pinpoint who they are or what they're about or what they believe in or how they feel. But the main point is that you're left out of that equation. You're left out of that balance of forces, whether this is one person or many. The key takeaway is that you're not in that mix. Okay? So you have to find a way to just slow down, play it cool, take things slow, focus on your work, focus on what you need to do, and get away from this pain, this sorrow, this grief, these hurt feelings. Somehow you've got to protect yourself. This might even be the Chariot card. This is either the Chariot or the Hermit or something similar, I think. Let's take a look, because I really would like to give you, as an ending card, something that's going to, I think, help get you away from these swords here, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, those hurt feelings, that heartache, that sadness or sorrow, right? Those hurt feelings. The moment of truth. Let's see what it is. Okay. Ace of Discs. Well, this, for one, it's a solitary card. This is an ace. This is kind of going at something yourself, going alone at something. So this is a little bit of that hermit energy, right? Maybe a stretch a little bit, but it at least is the ace. So it's the number 1, right? This is by itself. This is doing things for itself. This is the seed of a new opportunity, new profit, productivity, success, new project. This could be you literally putting all of this 3 of discs, remember Earth card, 3 of discs, all of this energy and effort, blood, sweat, and tears, mind, body, soul, into the work that you're doing, right? Maybe you're going to actually walk away from this situation and put all of this effort into something else, something new, something different. Go your own way. Do your own thing. Ace of Discs, a new opportunity, a new place for you to put all of that effort. Okay? And it may not literally mean to walk away from the situation. Quit your job, leave your school, leave your family. I'm not saying any of that. It doesn't mean that. It could. That's up to you. But I think this is saying that it's going to be a solitary endeavor. You're going to be putting all of this effort, your blood, sweat, and tears, into something new, something that is kind of just for you, something that you're going to be doing like a lone wolf, right, on that solitary path. And maybe when these folks realize that, you're doing your own thing now, right? You're focusing on you. You're putting in all of this blood, sweat, and tears into something that is for you, right? Maybe they'll wake up and realize, oh, gosh, Taurus is gone. Where did Taurus go? Maybe not. Don't count on it, but it could. But that's not why you're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing this to get out of this painful situation. Get away from all of these swords. If this situation is hurting you emotionally or whatever, get the heck out of there. Focus your efforts on something that is for you. Ride or die for yourself for a while and see how you feel. See what kind of changes happen in your life. Now we're going to look at this a little bit more in the extended and see if we can unpack this Ace of Discs a little bit and see what this kind of new situation, new project, this new path might look like for you. I encourage you to become a member of this channel. You can click on the link down in the description box. I really do appreciate the love and support. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. This was your weekly tarot forecast on Dove and Serpent Tarot.